Disorganized PPC campaigns are costing you in both time and money. In this video, I will show you the inside of our proven PPC campaign structure and naming scheme that helps us to generate our clients $1.2 million per month in PPC sales alone on Amazon. This is why your PPC campaign structure is so important. Whether you have one product or 100 products, you're going to have many different campaigns for each one. You therefore need an efficient way to manage all of them. So, with a good campaign structure, you're going to have increased efficiency. It's far easier to manage all of those campaigns, to optimize all of your budgets, your bids with bulk updates, versus if the campaign was all over the place and you were struggling to find those different campaigns, etc., then it's not going to be very efficient. You're going to waste a lot of time on it. You get a lot more control as well. So it's easier to update those budgets, update those bids. You're going to have better data analysis. So you can see exactly what your click-through rate is on all those different campaign types. You can see what your ACOS is, your TAC costs, your impressions, just all of your data. It's going to be far easier to track. Ultimately, it's going to result in improved sales. So you're going to get better sales by having a good PPC campaign structure because it's easier to optimize everything. Without a good structure, you will waste far more time managing your campaigns. So you'll struggle to find them. You'll constantly be creating new campaigns. You won't have everything in the same place. Everything's always going to be different. So you don't have a system behind it where everything's the same. It's easy to optimize. You're going to lose track of your bids. So with all those campaigns being different, each one will be targeting in a different way, targeting different keywords, different ASINs. But if you have one set structure across all of your different campaigns, you know that everything is exactly the same. You're going to optimize your bids in the same way using the same frameworks. Fail to update budgets as well. So you're going to lose campaigns through the cracks. You're not going to notice when some campaigns run out of budget, so you're going to lose out on sales there. You'll never be able to get campaigns to work together. So as I'm going to go through in some more detail later on in this video, where I show you how you can get all of these campaigns to work together, without a good structure, that's not going to be possible. Each campaign will be working by itself. It's a very, very inefficient way of setting up your PPC campaigns. So this is our exact $1 million PPC campaign structure. So first of all, this is account-wide. We have a honeypot campaign. This is low bid catch-all. So auto campaign with every different SKU in your entire catalog. We have two different campaigns for this. We have one with fixed bids at 5 cents per bid, and then we have a down-only bidding strategy, 35 cents per bid. This just is a low bid catch-all. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it. It just runs away. You hardly ever need to optimize it. It just is always there running in the background and often generates a pretty good return on investment. Then you have the research campaigns. Now, all of these are going to be for your individual products, not campaign-wide. So first of all, research campaigns. These are for finding new keywords, new ASINs that you can target. Then we have our scaling campaigns. So these campaigns, you're going to double down on the targets that you find in your research campaigns. Then we have brand campaigns. These are going to be offensive and defensive. So targeting your own branded search terms and your competitors. Lastly, we have sponsored brand and sponsored display campaigns. So these are going to be for overall brand exposure more than just trying to push those sales like you would with sponsored products with the scaling campaigns. So first of all, our research campaigns. These are all automatic campaigns. So Amazon is deciding what they're going to target. They are generally optimizing the bids as well on that. So you're going to have new keyword phrases. So we're going to look for new keyword phrases that are performing well that you can then target in your scaling campaigns. So these auto campaigns, you're going to manage them like once a week. You're going to go in, you're going to look for those high performing keyword phrases, those high performing ASINs. You're going to pull them out, you're going to put them into your scaling campaigns. By doing that, it lets you hyper focus in on those performing phrases and ASINs. What you're also going to do is you are going to negate any underperformers. So if a certain keyword has had 25 clicks but no sales, then it's probably not a good keyword to be bidding on. So you want to negate that so that that auto campaign never bids on it again. Then we have our scaling campaigns. So these are all sponsored product campaigns, and they're going to be targeting all of those keywords, those ASINs that we have pulled from our automatic campaigns, as well as phrases and that we have found through keyword research. So using Helium 10, Cerebro, Magnet, or just finding competitor ASINs on Amazon. So we're going to target for keyword phrases broad match. So that targets searches that include your keyword in any order with related variations, misspellings, and synonyms. So if we're selling nail clippers, that's your key phrase, nail clippers. So Broadmatch is going to target like nail clippers for men, nail clippers for women. It's going to target misspellings as well. If someone misspells nails or clippers, it's also going to target synonyms. So any words that are similar to your key phrase. Then you have your phrase match. So this is going to target searches that contain your keyword phrase in the exact order, but with words before or after it. So this is going to be something like nail clippers, red nail clippers, or nail clippers small, nail clippers for babies, etc. All of those are examples of phrase match targets. Lastly, we have exact match. So exact match, this targets searches for that exact phrase or very close variations, as in like singular or plural, etc. So nail clippers, you'll target that exact phrase. It's not going to target anything else unless it's nail clippers with an S on the end, then it will target that. But it's not going to target all those other variations like nail clippers for babies, red nail clippers, big nail clippers, etc. It's just that exact phrase. So this one you want to add in lots of different keyword phrases, and these are only going to be your most valuable, highly relevant phrases that you want to like pinpoint in on to push a lot of spend into it, really focus on those phrases. Then we have category terms. So you're going to target other products in your same category, similar to complementary products, but category specific. So both terms and products. So if you are in, again, nail clippers, you're going to target some competitor ASINs there that are in the same category, or you're going to be targeting like nail files, etc. That also goes into complementary products. So target products that would be bought or used with your product, and think like the customer here. So like I just said, nail clippers, you're going to target a nail file, or you're going to target any other products that you'd use to do your nails with, or like a pumice stone for your feet, anything that can be used in that way that someone would be likely to purchase with a nail clipper. Lastly, cross sells. So you're going to target your own products to promote cross sells and to stop competitors for shade. Now, cross sells, this is connected with what we're going to discuss next on brand campaigns. But you're not only defending your turf by not allowing competitors to bid on your products because you are bidding there, but you're also promoting cross sells. So if you are selling a product that can be used with nail clippers, if you're selling a nail file, you're going to target that nail file listing with your nail clippers. So someone sees your nail clippers, they're going to add it to cart, then they see the nail file, they're going to click on that, chances are they add that to cart as well. Brand campaigns. So these are also sponsored products, but now we have two different types. So we have defense and offense. So defense, these are going to be brand keywords and branded ASINs. So brand keywords, target searches that use our brand name. We don't want our competitors to steal our market. So if our brand name is Jim's Best Nail Clippers, we're going to target that specific phrase and we're going to advertise on it so that our competitors cannot get the top placements on Jim's Nail Clippers. Then branded ASINs. We're going to target our own branded ASINs so that competitors do not have the chance to show up on our listings. So this is going to be every ASIN in your catalog. You want to make sure that you're targeting all of those different ASINs. Do not let your competitors show up, because that's going to get a customer off your listing, off all of your branded listings onto your competitors' listings, and then chances are you've lost him for good. Offense. So this is the same type of thing, but just we are targeting the competitors. So same as we want to defend our turf from our competitors, we want to attack their turf and advertise on their phrases and ASINs. So we're going to target their brand keywords. This can be broad, phrase, and exact match. We just want to show up when someone searches for their product. Now, this is something to be careful with, because if your competitor is a big brand with a lot of presence in the market and a lot of sales history there, it's going to be very hard to compete against them. It's like launching a new phone and then trying to compete with Apple. It's very difficult. But if your competitor is someone with similar features, similar reviews, similar price, etc., then it's a lot easier to compete against them, and especially if they aren't a very established name brand. Same with ASINs. So you're going to target your direct competitors and make sure that you are showing up on their listings. So again, you want to make sure that they have similar or less reviews and similar price, and you must make sure that you get these things right, because if you are targeting an ASIN that has 5,000 more reviews than you do, or their price is $10 lower than yours, chances are no one is actually going to click on your product. You're not going to get those people away from the competitor's listing. Why? Because you are not offering them enough. If you only have 1,000 reviews and your competitor has 6,000 reviews, just be honest, which listing would you rather buy from? You'd buy from the 6,000 review one. So make sure that you're targeting the products that fit into the proper framing here. That's all going to be closest to your own product. So then moving on, we have sponsored brand and display ads. So both of these can target the same things. And like I said, it's more for just overall brand exposure rather than actually relying on them for sales, because sponsored brand and sponsored display, they're generally a lot more expensive than your standard sponsored product campaigns. Sometimes bids can be as high as like $4, $5 per click, whereas with sponsored products, you can get bids as low as like 40 cents, 70 cents, etc. So they're a lot more expensive. But we can target branded keywords. So again, searches that use our own brand name. This is the best way to use it rather than to target competitor keywords, because those clicks are so expensive. If we're targeting a competitor's keyword, especially if they are a name brand, we don't want someone just to click on our product to check it out and then click off and go back to that competitor anyway. We rather want to target our own branded phrases, because we're just putting our product there in front of them even more. So if we're showing up the very top with a sponsored brand advert where you can link to a storefront, you can see those 3-4 different products that you're linking to. You then have all your sponsored product placements showing up at the top of the search. You have your sponsored display video, your sidebar, everything. You're showing up in so many different placements there. Chances are very high that a customer is going to click on one of your many different ads and still purchase your product. We can also focus on category terms. So targeting other products in your same category, similar to complementary products, but category specific. So nail clippers, you can target that broad phrase nail clippers because someone searching for nail clippers, they're all very much the same. There's not really anything that sets them apart. So if you get a sponsored display ad with a video up there, you can really focus in on your key selling features and why someone should buy your product versus everyone else's. Lastly, we have solution terms. So these are going to be searches for solutions that your product can help to achieve. So example I've got here is for like hair clippers. You can target the search term clippers for cutting hair. So that would be an example of a solution term. It's the solution that your product is helping customers to achieve. Lastly, we have our naming scheme. So this is our $1 million naming scheme that we use in every single one of our campaigns for all of our different clients. This is how it goes. It's manual/auto. Then it's campaign types, so sponsored product, sponsored brand, sponsored display, etc. Then it's the targeting type. Then phrase, broad, exact match, our product name, and our ASIN. So here are some examples. This is the auto research campaign for our product. So we've got auto, we've got sponsored product, and because there isn't a targeting type, like it's not targeting keywords or ASINs, it's just targeting all of them. We don't put anything in there, but then we've got the product name, nail clippers, and the ASIN. Then we have a manual campaign. So this is manual, sponsored product, targeting keywords, only phrase match. Again, name, ASIN, manual, sponsored brand, targeting competitor ASINs, nail clippers, and the ASIN. Manual again, sponsored display, defensive, targeting phrases, product name, and ASIN. What this naming scheme does is it makes it super easy for you to find certain campaign types. So for example, if you want to go in and you want to optimize all of your sponsored product keyword targeting campaigns that are targeting phrase match, like this one here, you would type into your search bar man-sp-kw-phrase. That will pull up all of the different phrase match campaigns that you have. And you can do it for a specific product, or you can just do it every single campaign of that type across all of your different products. So it makes optimizing your campaign so much easier, because you can decide, okay, Monday, I'm going to optimize all of my keyword targeting campaigns. Tuesday, I'm going to optimize all of my ASIN targeting campaigns. Wednesday, I'm going to target defensive campaigns. Thursday is going to be sponsored brand, sponsored display. So much easier to find these different campaigns when you have a good naming scheme. Otherwise, they just get lost. You can't find them. You'll spend hours looking through all of your different campaigns to try and find that one specific one. And think of when you're wanting to edit them all at once. If you have to manually go and find all the different keyword campaigns targeting phrases, it's going to take you so much time versus just being able to search it. So this naming scheme makes a massive difference in increasing the efficiency and also effectiveness of your PPC campaigns, as it is so much easier to optimize them. Using a solid campaign structure and naming scheme is essential to efficiently and effectively managing your Amazon PPC. A lack of a good structure will make it infinitely harder to get all of your campaigns working together to increase your sales. Lack of a solid naming scheme will mean that it is so much harder to find the campaign that you're looking for so that you can optimize it. However, if all of your campaigns are named in the same structure, in the same format, say today you decide that you want to work on defensive campaigns, you can just type in the search bar manual-sponsored-defensive. This will then pull up a list of all of your defensive campaigns targeting both keywords and ASINs. Ultimately, if you do not have a good structure and naming scheme, you will struggle to keep up with all of the different optimizations that are required for Amazon PPC, and you will throw away a lot of money on inefficient campaigns. If you are interested in seeing how we can implement our exact SEO, PPC, and graphic design systems into your business completely done for you to increase your sales by at least 30% within the first 3 months, go to the link in the description down below to schedule a free consultation call with one of our Amazon experts. If you got value out of this, check out one of our other videos on how you can decrease your ACoS while still increasing your sales, and also a complete breakdown of all the different Amazon bidding strategies.